Good. This video is going to be a quick explanation about how to make a workflow in NNA to make automatic AI descriptions for your products in Woocommerce store. Okay, for starters, what we're going to use in this workflow is going to be a Telegram bot. Okay, how do you make a Telegram bot? First, you're going to have to connect the credentials for it. Where do you get the credentials? You just open the docs where everything is explained really nicely. You're gonna need to have an interaction with bot father in Telegram. That's where you're gonna generate your new bot by using this command new bot. Yeah, very simple. Good. After that, you're gonna need to find the chat ID of your account so you can interact with your bot. How are we gonna do that? Okay, it's very simple. After you created your bot, you're gonna have a link to it. Just press on that and it should put you on the page with it. So how do you get your chat ID? Okay, firstly, we're gonna hit test workflow. After we hit test workflow, we're gonna send a message, whichever message you like. Hey, you see, it's got triggered, but didn't continue with the workflow. You're gonna come here and we have this chat ID. Under from, we have an ID and the name and username, whatever. This mine will be blurred out because I actually use this account, but it's gonna be like this: message, from, an ID, and a string of numbers. With that, you're gonna take the numbers and put them in the up here in chat ID. Good. And for this workflow to work properly, we're gonna have to hit test workflow again. And you'll notice that after we hit test workflow, something would have appeared in our Telegram. Click below to generate descriptions. Start. This is an inline keyword, how it's called. And you just hit this and it will trigger the workflow automatically without the need to keep constantly sending messages and stuff. Let's test this right now. I don't have products, any descriptions yet, but we'll just see how it works. I'm gonna hit test workflow and hit start. After we hit start, it should already work its way. If we give it some time, I actually may have some products that need descriptions, as you see. As you just saw, a message named done was just sent and then deleted after a time period. This is what the nodes right here, these nodes are right here do this. They send a message. They send a message with done and then delete that message. This is just so you know, if you have a very long list of products, when it's done, and you can go into Woocommerce to check for the descriptions if they are right and to your liking. Good. So how does this work? As I explained this Telegram step, the information that tells the AI that he needs to start is sent to Telegram. Then we have a prompt here that it tells the AI everything it needs to do. A pretty long prompt, okay, but mainly only this is the prompt. Only this right here, which is not that complicated. It just tells it that its tools, an example workflow, and what he is, his scope in life, more exactly, with a few final reminders to make sure the AI does a proper job, and then an example description. This right here is where you should come in, and this right here is where you should come in and come with your own descriptions, how you like to have them. If you like to have a few stuff centered on the product itself and then on the dream itself, okay, you can do that right here. Just put your descriptions, how you want your descriptions to be. You could make them as vague as possible or as explicit as possible. It's whichever like you want. Of course, if you make it as explicit as possible, the AI will try to go exactly that route, which may be good or maybe not, depending on you. I went with an exact temple. Why? Because it's simple this way. But of course, you can give him instructions. This right here is the title, then the attributes, because the AI has access to your attributes if you have set them in the product. So basically what you need to do to have a good, very good descriptions with SEO optimized and stuff is go make the product in of itself with attributes, price, everything. The AI has access to all that stuff, and based on that stuff, it's going to generate your description that guarantees you that you have the best descriptions possible for your products. Good. After that, it sends a get request to get the products that have a category named description needed. This is a category you're gonna have to go back into your WooCommerce store and make it and assign it to every product you need to generate descriptions for. I saw that this was the simplest workflow you could do. Good. So you made the product, you put the description needed, you set up all the attributes, all the stuff besides the description, and then you hit it. It's gonna have a chat with the chat model. I personally use 4.1 Nano. I see this is a very good model, very cheap model actually. I don't think I used more than 50 cents on more than 20-30 products, which is a very good price. So you're basically getting extremely well made descriptions for less than a few cents per descriptions. And then it sends that description to the tool Woocommerce product, and it fills in the product ID, category, and descriptions. Good. Then sends the message done, wait, delete message. Good. Let's see it in action. Right here we have a product, Adria Rocker Blue Bulldozer. Good. No description as you saw. I didn't fill in the price and the attributes, but of course you have the freedom to do so. I've tested for it and it works. And I set up the category description needed. Good. Let's update this product. Good. Let's go back in here, hit test workflow. Firstly, actually, I think there was an error. Let's check back here. Let's refresh just to check that we don't have a description. Yes, we don't have a description, and we have the category right here. Good. And let's try now. Click start. The agent retrieves the product, makes the descriptions, and puts the descriptions and sends the done message. Good. Let's see. Let's see the description you made. Adria Rocker Blue Bulldozer Children's Bicycle, created for fun. Bicycle for boys, recommended for children aged 3 to 5 years with a height. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, attributes. I actually made the descriptions with the attributes and from there derived the attributes, but it works both ways. Why choose Adria? Recommended age 3 to 5 years. Again, this is all information from your attributes. Very useful because it encompasses all the information you have about your product. Good. We're gonna hit update and now we have the descriptions. Overall, I think it's a very useful workflow, and if you would like any modifications to this, you can leave it in the comments down below, or if you have any ideas about workflows to help you in your business life, of course, leave it in the comments. I might look over it and just do it for yourself. Just do it for you, of course. Bye. Have a great time.